Let's do a little bit of cardio. Got some questions. Um, yes, I got 4 questions. I tried to memorize them. The one is asking about, drinking alcohol and fitness. Does it go together? The other one is asking morning training or evening training. And the other one is asking to choose between chest day and leg day forever. I think there's 3. What's the fourth one? Or the fourth one is, what is harder, sticking to your training or sticking to your diet? So those are the questions. While we're getting this moderate intensity cardio, probably gonna do about 20 minutes. I don't need much if I can put it away. Because I had a day of decent activity. Went to gym and a decent session. It was a quick session. I did shoulders, I did standing military press, I did cable side raises, and then I did what do you call these things? Face pulls. Yes. So I had a decent session, and also I walked about 7,000 steps. So it was a decent day. So that's why I'm saying that yes, I'm doing the cardio, but I think it's more of just me answering those questions, the 4 questions that I mentioned. I think the cardio is sort of secondary to this whole thing, and also just to see what everyone else is thinking or thoughts. You can just pop them in the chat. Yeah, I think now we can start the questions. So the first one is the one someone asked, if alcohol and fitness can coexist. I think with that one, everyone knows that anything in excessive amounts, it's not good. Even if the things that we consider to be good for us, even vitamin supplements, which are good for your body, but too much of them, it's damaging to your body. But the right dosage to get the required result, I think that it's where I think the conversation I'll be starting, or to give my opinion, if drinking alcohol and training can coexist. If you're drinking excessively, I think even if you try to do something else, maybe play soccer or maybe play cricket, that excessive drinking will definitely affect your cricket or your soccer negatively. I think also with bodybuilding and training, I'm of the view that, a beer once in a while, a glass of wine once in a while, but nothing excessive. You know, it's it's okay. It can coexist in that manner. Joanne says hi. Hello, Joanne. Hope you're doing very well. I'm just doing a little bit of cardio while I answer some questions that I got in the week, or just questions that I was thinking about, or questions that have been asked before, and I just wanted to share um, with you guys. So the first one, someone asked if drinking alcohol and training, if that can coexist. So just saying that anything in excessive amount, definitely will affect you negatively. Even if it's something that you think it's good for you, vitamins in excessive amount will definitely, damage you. Thank you, Joanna, for watching on YouTube. If you are new, thank you so much for watching. You can kindly subscribe if you can, and then if you're returning, truly appreciate you. Oh, Joanne asked, do you have a wife? Yes, Joanne. Yes, I'm married with a wife. Thank you for that question, and thank you so much for watching, and the likes and the hearts and all the good things. So I was saying that alcohol and training, a beer here and there, a glass of wine here and there, something on the rocks here and there, it will not deter you from achieving your fitness goal. But the issue will be where now you're drinking excessively, that you can't even eat, or you're drinking so much so that you cannot make it to the gym. But I think, a glass of wine once in a while, a beer once in a while will not derail you from your fitness goal. I believe the issue will be when now you're doing excessively. Because now remember now, especially with beer, beer has its carbs or its calories, you can put it that way. So now meaning now that you will sort of bloat, your face will be bloated, you will gain weight if you drink a lot of beer. But I think a beer here and there, glass of wine here and there, it will not deter you. You will not gain weight, from having a beer once in a while. The issue will be when you're doing it excessively. Because as I said, or when I started, the background was, or the backdrop was, I think even the stuff that we like, even fruit, if you eat fruit too much, you will definitely hurt you. You definitely, feel pain. You will definitely, suffer. So same with alcohol. Decent amount, that should be fine. But excessively, it will definitely derail you from a fitness goal. So that is, when it comes to that, Jordan 1805, what's good? Hope you're doing very well. Thank you for watching. If you are returning, truly appreciate you. If you're new, kindly subscribe and do all the nice things if you can. And then if you have any questions, just pop them in the chat. I'm just answering a few questions. Another question is that morning or evening session, which one works best, or which one is better than the other? I think with that one, For me, if my schedule allows, any of those two, I can work with them. In the morning, what I like about training in the morning is that you just woke up, quickly prepared, and then went to gym. There's no, there's no a lot of time between you waking up and going to the gym. Meaning now that there's no, you don't have an opportunity to convince yourself not to go. Especially when you went to bed already telling yourself that early in the morning you go to the gym. So as soon as you wake up, prepare, get your things, you're gone. That's one of the things I like, is that you don't have that, hey, maybe, hey, still want to sleep a little bit more, or hey, I don't want to go to the gym because whatever. That's one of the things I like about going to the gym early, is that you don't have to convince yourself. And then I've been able to get a successful session at the gym in the morning without having anything to eat. That is one of the other things. It's just, you can have a shot of coffee and maybe a banana and go to the gym and take off business. You don't need to eat excessively, because now you don't want your body to be busy digesting while you're trying to get the blood into the muscle. Tepiso, hey Tepiso, thank you for joining. Can I join you? Oh yes, definitely. I think if we can get like a lot of, not really a lot, even if it's 3 people who sort of want to do cardio with me, whenever, we can definitely set up a date, and then perhaps, if not, YouTube or any other platform, maybe TikTok or Facebook, where you can sort of invite the person to, be also on the live. We can definitely do that. If I can help somebody get in there 20 minutes, 30 minutes of cardio, I can definitely make it happen. So, so if you want to do that, can definitely arrange it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for that comment. If you're new, appreciate it. If you can subscribe, if you're returning, truly appreciate the support. Okay, so I was saying that with the training, evening or morning, I like it because I can go in empty stomach. I don't need to eat a lot, and I can just go in. I don't have an opportunity, because sometimes I have a tendency of convincing myself not to go to the gym, or if you give me an opportunity, I can convince myself, I'll come up with reasons not to go to the gym. So that's how I like in the morning. And gym, it's in the morning, it's somewhat, empty, and then you're done, and then you're starting the day on a high note. So that's what I like about the morning session. As I said, with me, if my schedule allows, morning or evening, I can do. Evening session, one of the benefits is that you've had your meals in the morning. If you really wanna go in for a hectic session, maybe legs or heavy back, when you need to, the energy need to be decent. So now with training in the evening, for those days when it's bags or legs, you really benefit from, the meals you're eating during the day. You definitely benefit. You have sustained energy compared to now in the morning, when you have not ate, or you've ate but only had one meal, where the session will definitely become challenging when it requires a lot of energy, and then you've just woken up now, maybe let's say at 5, maybe at oat, now you're at 6. That's where you will sort of suffer a little bit, because the energy will be low. So that is my take. But if the mental is strong, either one, me I can go. Either one I can go. Either one I can go. Morning, evening, I can go. I think with me, most of the time, when I go to the gym, it's more mental than actually, physical. So I think when it's time to go, it's time to go. So I think my schedule is the one that maybe can sort of prevent me from going to the gym. Schedule, I mean like, work, other responsibilities, family stuff and all of that. But if I'm free, it's time to go to the gym. Even if maybe I didn't eat, like there's a good friend of mine. We sometimes train together. If you get me on the phone, because sometimes that could be the issue, that maybe you won't get me on the phone because I'm not really a phone person like that most of the times. But if you can get me on the phone, say, yo, let's go hit some chest, let's go hit some legs, whatever the case is, it's highly unlikely that if you got me on the phone, that I will say no or I'll give you excuses or anything like that. So morning, evening session, if I have it on my schedule, definitely gonna be there. So I think that is, my view on, which one is better, training in the morning or training in the evening. Both definitely have their own benefits. The evening, you've got a lot of meals on that you've ate, so you get more energy, but the gym is full, and then you have the whole day sort of convince yourself not to go to the gym. So that is something that you should sort of fight off, or it's you and yourself. Morning, you're just waking up, you don't have time to convince yourself not to go to the gym, but now you can go on empty stomach. But now those exercises or those workouts that requires energy, you definitely have issues, because now you just had maybe one meal or you haven't had a meal, but the gym is empty, and then you get the session done in the morning, start your day on a good note. So that's the benefit. I think with everything else, just get in there, morning or evening, get in there, get your sessions in. So that is my thoughts on that question. Another question was that, which one is harder between sticking to your diet or sticking to your gym schedule? Once again, mentally, if you're somewhat strong mentally, it doesn't really matter. You do what you need to, what you need to do, or what is required of you. But in reality, eating or the diet definitely becomes challenging, especially if you are not staying by yourself and you are sort of new at the gym, or you're a new lifter. Definitely eating will definitely be challenging. Ria says hi. Hey Ria, thank you so much for watching. I think Ria is new. Thank you for watching, Ria. If you can subscribe. And I think I am pronouncing your name correctly. It's Ria. Thank you so much for watching. If you can subscribe. I'm just doing a little bit of cardio. almost done and answering some questions. For any fitness questions or anything else in between, we'll just pop them in the chat. Thank you again. Thank you, Ria. So as I was saying, the question, which one is harder between diet and sticking to your gym schedule? Definitely diet, especially if you're new, like a newer lifter, because you have not sort of built in or sort of got momentum on eating healthy, or you haven't got into that nice group where you know how to combat cravings, you know what to do when someone at work offers you pizza, or you get home, someone ordered takeaways. Also, if you have not sort of had the experience on how to sort of maneuver those situations. So I think definitely the diet's definitely more challenging, and especially your body, because you're fighting against your body. Because now when you're in a diet, your body may say, we're craving whatever, so you must fight your body, or your body, you must give what you think or what is in the diet plan. So definitely diet. I think diet will definitely be more challenging, because with the gym, it's just maybe leaving the house and going to the gym. Maybe that, from your house to the gym. I think that could be the one thing that's challenging. But once you've sort of you've overcame that, now you're at the gym, you definitely get in something. What is that? There's a clip of Denzel. He said, I think he was attending, no, I think it's, what he said on the video. He was attending some awards, but I think he was nominated once. But now the people that he was nominated with, he felt were sort of, big guns in the acting industry. And I think he said when he was leaving now, I think he saw, the catering, or he saw something that was unattended, but I think was meant for the girl. I think it was food or something. And then, but he was leaving, the other through the back door. And then I think he grabbed whatever that thing is. And he was like, I was definitely going to leave with something. I didn't win the award, but I'm leaving here with something. So I think also with the gym, I think once you in there, there's no way you leave with nothing. There's no way. Or at least then if you leave with nothing from the gym, you've gotten a couple of steps, hundreds of steps just to get in there. So meaning now that even you don't do anything at the gym, but you've definitely not left without anything. So that is just that. And then just sort of, let's say, bonus or sort of an extension from that question. I think when it comes to diet, if I could share any tips that can definitely help you to sort of stick to your diet. Water. Always have your water with you, because the signal that is sent to the brain when your body is dehydrated and when your body is hungry, it's almost the same signal. So meaning now that a signal will be received that you're hungry, but maybe you're actually not hungry, but you're thirsty. So now if you have your water with you, and then whenever you feel hungry or anything like that, you drink first before eating anything. we actually found out that half of the time you are not hungry, you're just dehydrated. So that will definitely assist you in sticking to, or help you to stick to your diet. Is that you have your water with you. Every time you're feeling hungry or anything like that, you drink your water, and then if nothing changes, then you go for a healthy snack. But half of the time, your body will say we are hungry, but it's not really hunger, but it's actually dehydration. I think that would be the one tip that I could give to try and stick to your diet. And another one is that, there's drinks that would definitely help you. And then I just need to sort of put it out there that these tips are for somebody who's trying to lose weight. So it's not for somebody who's trying to, gain weight or trying to bulk. If someone is interested in that, you can definitely just put it in the chat or in the comments. But I'm just gonna speak for somebody who's trying to, lose weight. I'm Tabo. What Tabo says, seems like I missed on the topic. Good morning, sir. Oh yes, it's morning. Oh, it's morning. Yes. Good morning, Tabo. No, so I'm just doing a little bit of cardio and then just answering some questions that I've been asked, at the gym, or somebody sent to me on Facebook, and then I answer them. But I just wanted to share, with a broader audience while I do my cardio. So now I think you joined. I was talking about, someone asked which one it's more challenging between sticking to your diet and going to or sticking to your gym schedule. So I already gave my opinion on that. I think the diet is more challenging because unfortunately most of us don't stay alone. We work, craving, temptation is everywhere, especially if you're a beginner. So there's a lot of sort of temptation. So that will definitely challenge you, that maybe you're staying at home with the family, and then maybe you're not the one who's in charge of cooking, or you work at the office where from time to time you get treats at work. So the diet will definitely be more challenging. And then I was just adding on that, that tips that I may have for somebody who trying to lose weight when it's come to the diet. So I was saying that the first one is that have your water always with you, to drink regularly, to sort of combat the cravings, because the signal that your body sends when it's hungry and dehydrated is almost the same. So now when you have your water with you, it will definitely help you to not indulge excessively, or not to eat when you're not hungry, with that you're just dehydrated. So the first one is just have your water with you always, 2 liter, 1 liter. Before you can reach for a snack or whatever, drink first, and then if you're still hungry, try and reach for something healthy. So that is the one tip I may have. If you are a new sort of fitness enthusiast trying to lose weight, water will save you from eating when you're not hungry. So the first one is water. And another one, it's also liquid. There's drinks that will help you in your fitness or in your weight loss. One of them is coffee and green tea. Green tea will help you to sort of make sure that everything moves nicely in the stomach. You don't have any issues when you need to take care of business in the restroom or in the laboratory, if I can put it that way. So now when you're trying to lose weight, you need for your bowel movement to be smooth. We don't want any blockage. So green tea will help you with that to make sure that everything moves smoothly. And then also it is an effect on your cravings. It sort of makes you fuller for some time. I think it's the caffeine in the green tea. So now if you're trying to lose weight, and then you can add, green tea, into your drinks for the day. I think that's the one. And the other one, coffee, black coffee, no sugar, nothing else. It also helps when you're trying to lose weight, because it also sort of combat cravings. It helps you if maybe you're gonna try, fasting for some time. It will definitely help you to sort of fight off, the hunger pains and being dizzy. So that's the two things that you can add into your day when you're trying to lose weight. And another tip would be eat more fruit. You can do without the carbs. Eat more fruits. You can do without the carbs. So try to eat more fruit and good fat. The good fat will, by good fat, peanut butter, olive oil, coconut oil, those are all good fat. So if you eat a lot of good fat, it will definitely sort of keep you longer, meaning that it will keep you fuller for longer, and it's less calories. Because now when you're trying to lose weight, you want to not be eating a lot of food, but you don't want to suffer. So the good fat will definitely help you to stay fuller for longer. Like for example, like your nuts or your peanut butter, it will help you to feel fuller for longer, meaning now that you won't be hungry and then just wanting to eat, all the time. And maybe just a bonus one on that before I go shower and then do some other things is that, prep your meals. Kai Green, it's not his words, but when I started to watch bodybuilding content, there's this bodybuilder Kai Green. There's a lot of videos where he's preparing meals and taking us through the journey through his day. He quoted, I don't know whose words are these, but he said, or he mentioned it, that proper preparation prevents poor performance. So now when you prep your meals, you're prepping to win, your day when it comes to your fitness journey. So I think another one would be prep your meals. What I used to do when I was really, really, trying to build muscle or trying to gain weight, what I did is that I made a lot of chicken breast, but now I cooked it, but now not all the way. Let's say maybe like 80%, cook it until about 80% cooked, and then separate it in bags, then freeze it. So now remember now that it's almost fully cooked, but not all the way. Separate it in bags. So just to save time in the morning, I just take out a bag, pop it in a pan with a little bit of oil, then cook it all the way now to 100%. Meaning now that, to cook chicken maybe will take in 20 minutes or 25 minutes, but now it takes about 5 minutes to make. So that's one of the tips, that you cook your protein and you freeze it and then just pop it in the pan whenever. Hassan, he said Uzbekistan. Thank you Hassan for watching. Shout out to Uzbekistan. Kindly subscribe, Hassan. Thank you so much. There's this guy that I watch on YouTube who will be making food in the mountains of Uzbekistan. Beautiful country, beautiful country. And then I see that Hassan also dropped the flag on the comment. Beautiful flag. It's almost similar to the flag of Lesotho, which is a country that is sort of within my country. Thank you, Hassan, for watching and then for just commenting. Shout out to Uzbekistan. Hopefully, there's a good one. And then if um, you a follower of Islam, hopefully the month of Ramadan is treating you well. You doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're closer to God. Family is good, and you feel that connection, because when you sort of conquer the flesh, there is a sort of feeling that you feel, because you cannot be ruled by the flesh. So that's just that, Hassan. Thank you so much. Once again, shout out to Uzbekistan. Kindly subscribe, my brother. For any comments or any questions, pop them in the chat. Thank you. I think, it's been about 36 minutes, and it's already something to 1 o'clock in the morning on my side. I still have about 2 hours more of other stuff I must do. So I'm gonna go shower now. I'm gonna go. But for those who are watching, new viewers, kindly subscribe, like, all the nice things. Definitely gonna catch up soon. I go live, a couple of times a week, just doing cardio and answering questions. Thank you, Hassan. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you. Shout out to Uzbekistan. Thank you. See you soon.